We're gonna skip that version for right now. We're good to go. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Welcome to the first official game dev stream. Let's see here. Oops. Okay. All right. Yeah. So welcome. I don't really know what I'm doing. So let's see. What should we start off with? I guess we'll have to get some land in here. Let me do this real quick. Project settings. Where was it? I forget what it was. I'm assuming. Script execution. Is it this? Where was it? Oh man, that's gonna bother me. Preferences. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it is set to that one. Awesome. So, alrighty. Let's get some land in here. Plain. Ground. Reset. Whoa. Flying. Okay. We're gonna do this. Actually, we're gonna move this up here. Really got to get a player in here. So, whoa. Level 1. 3D object, get a cube in here. Just change the color. Okay. Boom, boom. Create material. We'll call this just ground. Mat underscore ground. I spelled ground wrong. Cool. We're gonna play with this. So should we just give it a material or maybe we should do actual mats instead. So let's pull up the asset library. Textures and materials. Free because I'm poor. Get out of my face. So I think I already have this. So we can get some skyboxes in here as well. These are the terrain tools. We're just looking for materials. Maybe we should build out. Trying to think. Yeah, maybe we should make some terrain. Yeah, that'll probably be better. Make sure that's reset. Whoa, okay. So we want to start small or... That is the question now. Is how large do we want this to be? It's 1,000 by 1,000. Yeah, that's... So we're gonna do this. We're gonna set the terrain height to... we'll do 100. We'll flatten it all, bring it up, and then change the position to -100 so it's on the ground. We're gonna save that, and now we can raise and lower our plane. So, how do we want this? I think we should... We're definitely gonna create some mountains with this. What are we at for, like 50? So 150 should be good. Let's say that's kind of a good start. Let me lock this. So even if I don't have selected, I can still use it. Get that hilly terrain. Eventually we'll get some assets in here. My bad. Didn't mean to make it go full screen. So right now we're just gonna build, we're building kind of a perimeter. Just so there isn't a way out of the map. And then we'll add some like level of depth basically. Let's see. Boom boom boom. Every time. Click W and it wants to move the whole thing, but I don't want to move it. Okay. Woo! Whoa! Hello? Yeesh, flying all about the map. Okay. Okay. And so I think after this we will work on, so we'll do this and then we'll get a third person, because I want to do like a third person kind of RPG is what I'm kind of shooting for. As far as like story, haven't quite figured that part out yet. I've got like a bunch of different ideas I want to kind of test out. Let's see. Okay, and it's got some, each corner, each side has some uniqueness to it now, which is nice. That's why I like the terrain tool. Unity's terrain tool. It's very nice to play with. Kind of like that. That's actually nice. That was unintentional. All right, now let's add a bit of, let me actually first, where's the package manager? We're gonna take a look at our, whoa, come on, there we go. My assets, forget. Ooh, this one's nice. This is if we want to add water. We'll add that one later. But this is, yes, this is its simple terrain tool. This is Unity's terrain tools. Free in the Unity store, of course. So let's get this imported. It adds us a little. It lets us have a few more different texture features, texture brushes, basically. So we're definitely gonna use that. It's imported. Cool. Maybe. Maybe it's only for paint. No. Oh, you know, it's probably because I have it locked. And now if we click back into it, yeah, there we go. We'll have more. Yeah, now we have more to play with. Sick. Okay. Definitely my fault, because I had it locked. But we're good. So let's see what we've got to work with. In terms of like terrain, actually let's get some materials in here. Actually, ooh, I don't like the intensity that is. Clicking around, adding a bit of terrain. Okay. Maybe we can give the mountains some texture. Kind of. Not really doing a whole lot to it. Okay, that's not too shabby. We got some flat spots here. I don't know. We'll touch those up. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. We're looking good. We might bring some water in. We could probably do like a centralized area, or heck, we could even do this. I think it's if we hold controller as a shift. It's shift. We can add like kind of puddles, these bottom down areas. Yeah. And bring this down since we lifted up the height a little bit. Yeah, now we've got some like definitely some different elements. If my camera could move faster, it'd be great. Yeah, so yeah, now we've definitely got like a good rocky kind of sort of hilly terrain going. So that's good. Let's do can add trees and everything as well. What are we gonna do with this? What are we gonna do with this? Let's get some terrain in here. Let's get materials, I should say. So I think this is what I had used previously. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to use this one. Why am I pressing play? Don't press play. And then once we get this in here, then we can start making a third-person camera type thing. Or not third-person camera, like a player. We'll start making a player, and then I'm still learning along the way, so we're probably gonna have to like either get some help from chat, or obviously just look online, because online is our greatest resource. All right, so ground texture. Okay, paint textures. Edit terrain layers. We're gonna create a new layer. What should we do? We want grass. It's kind of rocky grass. Here, let's see if we can zoom in. I'm not sure how well you guys can see all that. Grass, but dead a little bit. Let's see, grass and rocks. I kind of like that grass and rock here. This is looking nice. I like that. So we're gonna go for that. We're already on paint texture. Add, create a layer. Grass. Oh no, we have to create one because we can't add one. That's right. Oh no, I did create it. Okay. It's this one. Yeah. And this new layer will be called grass and rock terrain. Gonna drop that in the assets. This is what we're gonna do with these. Shoot, that's okay. We're gonna create a folder, and this folder is gonna be called terrain layers. so everything can be together. Grass and rocks. Let's go back in here, edit this one. Cool. Just drop this normal map up in this bad boy. Yeah, you're okay. And now we just need to set where this is. So this is kind of the perspective of the player. So we go smaller or larger is the question. So we do 4. Okay, that's kind of nice, but in a way it's a little bit repeated. Is it me, or does like the negative pop out more? I don't know. They just keep it at 1. It's got that. Where's the camera? Where's our main camera at? Huh? Oh, so far. Okay. Seems I have moved that just a tad bit too far. Okay, there we go. That perspective is weird. Okay. See, this is what I want to avoid, is kind of like this super patterny type look to the actual like game. I don't want to like, it's kind of, I don't, in my opinion, I just feel like this is really ugly. We could even go like 6. But the thing is, I can't make it too big because obviously our player isn't this big. I need a player asset for scale. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if we can get some players up in here. Game. No, I didn't mean game. Dragon's Manor, do I already have one? I do. Human characters. I think, well, I have this guy, but that guy's not cool. I think these guys were cooler. Cool. So got that imported. Jump back to our scene here. Where's our camera? There we go. The gizmos are being weird. Maybe not. Okay, so probably gonna bring in our character right here. There we go. Yeah, see, the camera's like really small. And from the player's perspective, it can't be that way. Oh, I only downloaded that. Ooh. My headset's been really weird lately. Hopefully everybody's having a good day, though. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content and would like to see more. Of course, there's not much going on. I've literally just started this. All right. Here. Whew. Really itchy. Plugins, Wolf 3D Avatar. Prefabs. We'll do bring in a mail. Oh yeah, look at that. Guy's name will be Chad. These things are weird looking. Alright, this one looks cool. Oh my god, yeah, he's freaking tiny, dude. Yeah, maybe we don't need to worry about the whole replicating thing. So... where's our player camera? Alright, you're gonna need to come here. Come hither. Okay, and... come on. There he is. Okay. So, let's do this. Not free aspect. 16:9. Okay, so we're gonna want our camera to be something like this. Maybe. Whoa! Pull it back just a bit. Like this too. Kind of going for like a Fortnite-esque style. I did really like that style. Alright, so that should be good. So now we can play with our terrain again. And I guess size it down. So I think before it was at a 2. 2? Hmm. 0. 1. And so at this point, I think they would bring in multiple types of presets as well, or materials instead of the one, to kind of mix it up to avoid that layering. But I think 2 is just kind of have to do. This is also kind of a weird texture to play around with, unfortunately. So now if we bring in another, if we create another layer, what do we want? We want to bring in some grass. The grass is ugly. That's dead grass. Dead grass. Come on. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of like that one. I think I just clicked that one. Grass and moss. There's multiple. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I like this. Yeah, let's bring it in. Create layer. What is this called? Oh, it doesn't matter what it's called. It's this one. And there we go. Bring in that normal. Cool. And then we're just gonna drop. Actually, this will be ground and rock. Was it ground and rocks or grass and rocks? Wait. Oh, it was ground and rocks. Okay. So it's not two, it's just one. Cool. Cool. All right, sorry, nitpicky about the small things. Okay, well, we're gonna have to play around with these, painting these layers now. We'll just bring this window back over here so that we can see. Turn down the diffuse here, like right about like that, and then just boom. What are we looking at? Okay, I like that. I like it. Kind of blends into it. It's a nice kind of starting area-ish. We got any other brushes we can play around with here? Trying to get some different, just spamming. So if we look back at this, excuse me. And then let's bring in another layer. Ground textures, ground and weeds. No, that looks doo-doo. Lava, I think that's cool. I think we should do a lava. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do lava. So emissive, right? We'll call this lava. Miss the two M's, one M. Emissive lava. Bring in that normal. Drop that in terrain. And then we'll create one more. It'll be this diffuse, which is kind of like a cold. We'll just call this diffuse lava. Just because that's what this one is. I don't know. It's not. It's just, I guess, plain lava style. And we'll drop that in terrains. Okay. So over here should be, I think this should be kind of like the lava pit. This is, and we'll use this. And switch over to this. Maybe not. We're gonna have to just make the brush size smaller. This is kind of like the cooled down, a little bit darker version. We want this to kind of break off. So this is where we can get this going. All right, yeah, that's looking tough, dude. Oh no. Yeah, that's... Hell yeah, dude. That's sick. Get that going. Yeah. Too bad we can't rotate this friggin' brush. It would be sick. Kind of do the same here. Yeah, tough. That looks tough. Get it going there. Sick. And then, brush is too big. Years that build this town. Fill this in over here. We're gonna do something else. Yes, good right here. Need to hurry up and build this third-person controller. And then last but not least, we're going to do the mountains as well. We're going to kind of retexture all of this as here in a second. We're going to bring in another one. Oh, those are creepy looking things. I think Unity's standard assets? No. Where is it? The terrain? Did this bring in? I've already brought this in. Let me see if they... No, it's not. It's a different one. Free Rux. No. Oh. Bear with me. Bear with me. I think it's this one. Ooh, we're gonna import this as well. This is gonna take a minute. Pain. I know this one's gonna take a second to do. That's a nice cover. I like that. That was sick. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, it's because I'm importing. Probably it's messing with Spotify. Yeah, this is slowing down my computer a lot. Which is unfortunate. All right. 75%. Sorry if we're lagging. Try not to do a whole lot. Oh, I never dropped those in the Oh wait, yeah, I did. Wait, what are these then? These must be terrain layers. They just maybe just don't have the normal. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Unity, let's go, buddy. I hope you guys are all having a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night. If you're enjoying so far what you're seeing, definitely drop a like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, this is kind of my first game. I guess you could say I'm trying to like kind of build my dream game, but I'm also just kind of like building and going, or what's it called? Building and learning along the way. Currently in school to be a game developer, so at the moment it's just kind of a hobby, and I do have like a full daytime job, so just juggling that around and then trying to maybe throw in some YouTube, see how all that goes. We'll see. Hopefully it kind of goes well. Hopefully I get some people in here and kind of spread the word. And maybe get some more eyes on what I'm trying to build and get some player input, because that's really what I'm trying to do with the game itself. It's just get some player input and incorporate that in the game itself. So yeah. Do bam bam. So do. Yes. Streaming. Yeah. Game development. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Oh man. Never again am I importing a skybox. Where's my mouse? Jesus. Oh, alright, we're almost done, I think. Pinned. Lit. I'm a YouTuber, smile. Okay. Do. Experiencing a bit of lag, dude. I'm never importing a skybox again. This is insane. It's breaking everything. Hurry up, Unity. Holy Toledo. You already downloaded. What's the big deal? Now you're just dropping the information you have downloaded into the freaking project. Should be done. It's only 320 megs. It's a shame we can't, like, stop the process either. Ah, finally. All that. Wow. Holy smokes. Break my entire computer. Yeah, now I gotta import these ground textures, and hopefully that doesn't break anything. Hopefully. Imports. This one's usually fast because probably because the files are not as large. I guess that doesn't really make any sense, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know what. That's weird. Skyboxes just take up so much more space, I guess. So let's do that real quick since boom boom boom. All sky free. What do we got here? What do we got here? Cartoon-based skybox. Nice sky. That's pretty cool. Cold night. Epic blue sunset. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Ooh. This is the actual. Wow. This is actually beautiful. That kind of changes everything. Wow. Crazy, dude. So now we just gotta kind of throw all this material around. I wanted to paint the mountains. This is not it. ADG materials. Ooh, these might not be the ones that I wanted. Pain. I thought. Because I really like this. There's this one ground. It's like mountain almost. Well, it literally is like mountainous terrain. Pain, dude. Let me check this again. Unless I had to look for it, I think if memory serves me right, I think it might have been in here. Maybe not. Unfortunate, dude. thought it was in here. But this... Let's see. No. No. It might have... Yeah. I'm an idiot. Hold up. Yes, I am an idiot. Okay. I am an idiot. All right. So... So I was a huge fan. I think this kind of like mountainous material looks really good. Yeah. This just looks super dope to me. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let me get these curves here. Looking good. Get in there. Boom, boom. Awesome. I just think this looks really sick. Is that I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. So now, if we looking at that from a distance, oh, fire, dude! Look at that. That's lit. Too bad we can't move yet. We're gonna have to watch a YouTube video. I don't know what I'm doing. That's dope. All right, and then we can probably throw some snow. I think we got some snow. Oh, wait, hold on. Add a layer. Yeah, we got some snow. We'll throw some snow on these mountaintops here. We're gonna lower our opacity just a little bit. Kind of. Ooh, that's a little too less. I'm about to go back to what it was. Oh. There we go. Whoa. 4 so strong for no reason. Trying to keep it kind of light, but get these higher peaks. We got a bit of overcast going on here, right? So we can say it's a little snowy. Maybe get away with it. Okay, okay. Hit it like that. Okay, just kind of get this area. Yeah. All right, how it look in game? It looks pretty lit. It looks pretty lit. It's all right. It's kind of definitely gives it that cold vibe. Definitely gets it that cold vibe. Okay, why did I press play? When my player models, my asset's gonna fall through the game. Oh, maybe not. Does he have a rigid bug? Oh, it's because he doesn't have a rigid body that he didn't fall through. That's why. I don't know what I'm doing. In terms of like moving characters around. That part I still gotta like figure out. So let's run through real quick, finish this painting. Let's do this. Just gonna add another layer. Maybe not. Create a layer. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know where that material went. Pain. Great, now it's opening Photoshop. Just what I wanted. Well, that's pretty nice. That's nice looking. Okay. Open. Found him. There we go. Okay. And this was grass and dead leaf. Grass and dead leaf. Cool. Cool. Get back in here. Just kind of throw this around as well. Change the pattern actually. Go a bit rough here. All right, let's see how that looks in game. I don't know. I guess I'm just being too picky with the terrain feature. But yeah, so now we've got our terrain made. We have it built. everything seems to kind of fit in well. So now let's go watch Bracky's video. All right. Third person movement in Unity. Oh, this is a bit old. Does he use Cinemachine? I might have to watch Unity's. Yeah. Might. When was this? 11 months ago? Yeah. So let me ensure. Where's my mouse? Here we go. There we go. Got it. Okay. So it goes in the secondary. Okay. Oh, Spotify? That's so weird. I don't know why Spotify is that way, but... Oh well, you'll be listening to this with me apparently. That's okay.
To assist in building functional...
We're not making any revenue off of this. It's fine.
Cameras for your games and animations, and works in both 2D and 3D. Cinemachine is designed to help ensure that your camera operates intelligently and captures exactly
I know how to get it in here, not how to set it up.
Traditionally, it can be quite difficult to build certain types of camera systems, such as a third-person camera, which often relies on smart framing and controls. So in this video, we're going to take a look at how we can set up a third-person camera using the new aiming rig of Cinemachine 2.6, and how we can use impulse propagation and blending to create additional gameplay functionality for our camera controller. To get started using Cinemachine in your project, you'll first need to install it from the package manager.
Should have Cinemachine. But I don't. So, boom, boom, boom. So, oh, Lincoln, what are you doing, bud? Friggin' hobo. Okay. Package manager. I'm just blind. Cinemachine. Cinemachine. Where you at, buddy? Come here. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Mom kick you out or something? Mom kick you out or something? Okay, so now we've got that installed.
Note that if you're upgrading from the Asset Store version of Cinemachine, you'll need to delete the Cinemachine folder from your project's assets folder before installing this version from the package manager. Now that Cinemachine is installed, we're ready to start setting up our camera. In this scene, I have a playable character who can be controlled with the keyboard or gamepad. I can also aim and fire the bow and shoot projectile arrows. Currently, the camera is pretty static. My character will move relative to their forward direction, but it can get quite tricky to control them from one angle. You might consider simply attaching the camera directly to the player's avatar, but this results in a rigid, uninteresting view of the game. And for many players, this approach causes motion sickness. This is where Cinemachine is useful, because it makes it much easier and faster to set up a more responsive third-person camera. Let's create a new virtual camera by choosing Cinemachine, Create
All right,
Virtual
we're gonna
Camera.
create a virtual camera, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Video, no. They changed it again? They did. Oh my goodness.
Notice how this camera is created at the exact position of our camera. This is one of the new features in Cinemachine 2.6, making it much easier to frame and create a shot. If you are creating a static camera, this feature is an extremely useful way to position your cameras and block your shots. For this demo, however, we're going to be creating a camera that positions itself procedurally. In the body of our Cinemachine virtual camera, let's change the body property from transposer to third-person follow. Next,
Third person follow. Okay. Transposer to third person follow. All right.
We need to designate a target as our player's shoulders. We have created a child game object called follow target, which is positioned at the neck height of our player for Cinemachine to focus on. Let's
Mine did not add a brain to my camera. Oh, it automatically did this time. Okay, now it's actually... Bruh, this game sometimes. Okay, so we're going to add... Whoops. Create an empty object, and we're going to call it follow target. And they put it at the neck. Why can't... Okay, it's right here at the base of his feet. I don't know, maybe I should leave it at his neck as well. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, all right.
Assign this to the follow property.
So go to our Cinemachine camera and set that to follow. Follow target. Okay, all right.
Our Cinemachine camera will automatically move to and position itself relative to
Seems like the brain did as well.
We can use the camera side slider to offset the position of our camera to either shoulder. We can also easily adjust the camera distance and field of view to better position the camera. Additionally, we can adjust the Z dampening on the third-person follow settings to have the camera chase behind the player whenever they move. With just a few steps, we already have a much more responsive camera and a lot more flexibility to take the shots we want.
So this is what we're looking at right now. All right, so we got the third I need to move the VCam, right? No. Follow target? No. Camera. Do it directly through here. There we go. Okay. Zoom out a bit. Move. A bit to the right. We need the angle. How do we fix the rotation? I think we can do that here. That's why. Okay. So do it like that. Okay. Okay, so it follows that in the way. Got it. So now we've got a bit of direction here.
There are a few more simple things we can do, though, to make this camera feel even better. At the moment, the character's rotation is tied directly to the input. However, what if we wanted to rotate the camera around the player instead? As Cinemachine is tracking our follow target transform, we can rotate the follow target game object instead of our character, and our camera will follow the rotation of our target and rotate around the character. We created a script that takes horizontal and vertical input and then rotates our follow target, which will effectively rotate the camera around the player. We can also extend this further to rotate our follow target based on the vertical input axis of our controller, so that our camera can also look up and down. Here, we check our current X rotation of our follow target and clamp it so that our camera is locked to reasonable vertical rotation. Then, whenever we're moving, we just set the Y rotation of the player to the local rotation of the follow target transform, and then reset the local Y rotation of the follow target transform. Now we have a functional and rotating third-person camera controller that allows us to look around while moving and rotate around our player whenever they're idle. This is feeling pretty good. However, there's still a bit more we can do to improve the feeling of our camera. Our player can draw their bow and fire arrows at things in the scene, but it feels a little underwhelming. One way to improve this is by having our camera respond to our player firing the arrows through impulse propagation.
I've got that. Actually, do this. We're gonna open this one. So we're gonna jump over to this.
Making a first-person shooter. So let's jump in and get started with our project. Let's start by creating ourselves a new project. I've got Unity Hub open here as I've made for 29.
Yeah.
In our package, the best way to do that is click on the Asset Store tab. If you don't have the tab or the window, you can go up to Window and then find the Asset Store just there. Within here, I'm going to search for...
Oops.
Standard Assets. Search button. And it's the Standard Assets by Unity. Click on that. I've already downloaded this in the past, so for me now all I need to do is click on import. That's going to take a moment to have a think about what it is that we can import. Now you could just click import and bring everything on in. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to narrow it down a little bit. I don't need the sample scenes. I don't need the 2D assets. I'm going to, yes, leave cameras. Yes, we definitely need characters. We need cross-platform input. Some of these we don't really need, but I find Unity gets very upset and throws a lot of errors if I don't bring in.
Interesting. Let's check that out. Let's check that out. So if we bring in Unity standard assets, it might just do half the job for us, it seems. And so we want, okay, so we want cameras, we want characters, cross-platform input.
A bunch of these things, because some things are relying on other things, so I'm going to bring in the ones that will make it not complain. So bring in editor, effects, environment, because I'll be doing a little bit of terrain stuff later on just to give my game some variety. So yes, environment. Fonts I like to bring in just so I've got some. Particle system, we don't really have to, but I will bring it in because I like to have some starting particles in case I need a little bit of fanciness. Physics I don't need. Prototyping, yes, we do need. We'll be using a little bit of that in the next video. Utility, yes, if we don't bring that in, it tends to complain. Vehicles, no, we don't need vehicles, although you're welcome to bring them in if you want to have a first-person shooter game with some vehicles in it as well. That'd be cool. So you can see the list of things that I am importing. Click on import. That'll take a little bit of time to work its magic. Again, I'll pause the video and see you back here in a moment. Okay, and we're back, and you can see that Unity is throwing up all sorts of errors. Some of them it's saying fixing, so if we click on clear, they all go away, and that's cool. Nothing to worry about. Back into scene. Now, so that my player doesn't go falling through the ground, I'm just going to very quickly right-click 3D object and make a plane. Drop that into the ground. Right-click reset, so it's right in the middle of my world. This is just a temporary plane. We'll change this up in the next video. I just want to have it very quickly so we don't fall to the ground. You could add a terrain, you could add a zillion things just so we have something for our player to stand on. Right now, we need to go into our standard assets folder that we've imported, look for our characters, and then look for first person character, and then look for prefabs. We've got two options here. We are going to use the rigid body FPS controller. Just grab that, drag it on top of your plane, blink, there you go. Now click on play and we'll see if that worked. Okay, I can move my mouse around left and right. I can use the WASD keys to move
Hey, that's
forward,
pretty lit.
back, and jump. Okay, yes, that did work. And if I was
So I guess we could do this alternatively. Let's see. Standard assets. We're gonna do a third person camera. Oh, sorry. Characters. Third person. See, and we've got it. We can attach. Ah, okay. Okay. Sick. Prefabs. So third person controller. Ooh, I have an AI third person controller we can use too. Awesome. Let's we're gonna delete this one too. We have that third person. Since this is the
jump off the edge, forward, back, and move my... There you go. Now click on play and we'll see if that worked. Okay, I can move my mouse around left and right. I can use the WASD keys to move forward, back, and jump. Okay, yes, that did work. And if I was to jump off the edge, then I'd fall to the ground. Or not even the ground, I'd fall to... What am I falling to? I don't know, the Netherland or the Nether regions. No, it's probably not the Nether.
well, let's do. He said the rigid body, so we're gonna do this. All compiles. What? GUI text is obsolete. Okay. Use UI.text instead. Let's see what it's talking about here. GUI text. UI.text. No. It's frozen. Sick. Love it. My entire computer's frozen. There you go. Let's see if I can. Don't open it up again. It's already open. I'm gonna look it up here real quick. Oh, do I have to do... I see. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing, I have to do this. And then I can use this. Did it again. UI dot. Right, text. Text, public text. That's all it is. Now it should work. Close that out. Cash Money. We should have a working controller now. Oh, sick. So cool. Heck yes, dude. Need to... Oh, no, it's working now. This is beautiful. Let me see. Where's my lava pit? Where am I? That was the starting area. So the lava pit's over here. I don't actually know what it looks like because I didn't actually zoom in on it before. Huh. Hey, this is awesome. Frick yes, dude. What is it? Too many frames? Barely even doing anything. Let me see. Yeah. It must have had to have been like way too many frames or something. Or my OBS is currently broken because it's trying to output 30,000 bitrate. Try this again. Yeah, I'm getting a fuck ton of frames that right now it does not like. Because my computer has a shitty encoder. Let me see. It's whatever. Cool. That works though, which is great. We got that working. Wrong buttons. This one. Okay, so fix that.
Other regions, is it? That might be something else. Okay, so click on Rigid Body FPS Controller. I'm going to rename this to Player, because this is now our player. I'm going to delete the main camera, because if you have a look under Player, it comes along with its own main camera, so we don't need our other main camera. There shall be only one. Now, while clicked on Player, you can see that the main component we have here of interest, I'm just going to close up the Rigid Body and the Capsule Collider to give myself a bit more room here, is the Rigid Body first-person controller. We've got a ton of settings in here, movement settings, forward speed, backward speed, strafing. We can change how quickly we look around. And
Smooth time.
settings
And
in
zero
there.
smooth time.
Lots of good stuff to tune. No need to worry about tuning it yet because we don't have a game. We've got no reason to move faster.
Actually, Control Z that. We'll just turn smooth
Now
off.
just leave them as is. Okay, so as simple as that, we have ourselves a first-person controller.
Much
and we
better.
are well on our way to making a first-person shooter. Great work, and I'll see you in the next video. So again, in this video, we're going to create
Interesting.
ourselves just a simple sandbox level with
It kind of
prototyping tools from Unity so that we can quickly have an environment that allows us to visualize what our mechanics are going to be like and how our player is going to interact with the world. And I'm
kinda
going to
like
you
that,
to come up
though.
with your own little, quick, simple sandbox at the end of the level. So let's jump in and get started. To start with, I'm going to rename my scene. So find my scene in the scene folder, just click on it and then click on it again, or you can right-click and rename and call it Sandbox. reload. Yes, we want to reload. Okay, and now that is saved as sandbox. Excellent. Jump into the standard assets folder, prototyping, and then prefabs. You'll see you might need to get the same view as me. You might need to move around your slider. It might start off like that with just the words, but I want to have some pictures in here so I can see what's going on. You can see a whole bunch of prototyping tools. This is one way to prototype. There's a lot of ways to prototype. I'm going to be showing you Pro Builder later on, and it's a really great prototyping tool as well. This is just the quickest way to get something in our scene so it's not all empty, and so we're not just falling off the ground plane and shooting at nothing. So what I'm going to start with is grab the floor prefab, drag that on over. You can see it's way bigger than my ground plane that I had in there before. I'm going to delete the ground plane. We don't need that anymore. This floor, I'm going to make sure it's reset. So it's right in the middle, 0, 0, 0. Again, we want to give ourselves a little bit of structure over in our hierarchy. So right click, create empty. I will rename this as environment. And then grab my floor and drop it underneath environment. So it's all nice and tidy. So we're going to be chucking a bunch of things in here. Is this the right size? Not sure yet. We'll have to build some things and run around and see. But I'm just going to start by dragging in a big old house and drag in some sort of pillar thing and another pillar thing, just so I can be testing how does my camera work, how do I run around things, what happens when I shoot, if I place enemies, is there enough space to move around. Okay, just a side note on this, I've noticed in 2019 I'm getting this a little bit glitchy every now and again. It kind of goes blue. I think it's just Unity thinking about what it wants to do. I haven't found that it's a real issue just yet. Okay, and the other thing I've just noticed is my computer is chugging. If you find your computer is chugging and going slow, it could be because of the auto-generate is doing what auto-generate does for the lighting.
Alrighty.
So find the lighting
For now, so I'm probably going to do a little bit more research. I'm going to continue watching these videos and probably just record in real time. Not real time, just record what I'm going to build, especially with playtesting and everything. It doesn't seem to want to work very well. Once I figure out how to limit the frames, that might work better for recording. Or actually, let me see how to limit frame rate in Unity, because if I can do that, 2021, not 2012. To limit the rate only when playing via the Unity editor. Oh, it's the same thing. Application.target get frame rate. So at the start, do I just have to quality settings.vsync count? Using the quality settings GUI by selecting don't sync. What is this? Quality? Where's this found? In the level? Scenes? Open C# projects? Simple activator menu. All right, let's see if we no. See, yeah, it just completely bogs it down. I don't know. Not looking promising. The default. I guess I could try this and then just set it to 60. Save it. And we'll check it out. No, we're still getting an insane amount of frames. Edit. Project settings. Graphics. Bummer. I'll have to look more research into it, but with the testing and everything, doing a live stream, I need to figure out a better alternative for this because yeah. So where am I putting it though? Am I just creating an application and setting it to something, I assume? So fuck it. We'll just do that. We'll just scripts, create C# script. We're gonna call this lock FPS, right? We're just gonna drop that. Create folder, scripts, boom. Drop this in here. We're gonna open it up. Reload. And drop this in here. 60. And then Yeah, on Awake. Open, and then actually we'll attach it to the terrain. Actually it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Right? On Awake, okay. Yes, awesome. It works. Sweet. Where's my mouse? Sweet. And then now the stream's not being affected. Yeah, unfortunately I have not the best setup, so this is kind of how I have to do it. But it seems to be working okay. So let me go through here. And of course, once I release the game, like I will set, obviously you'll have the ability to manage your FPS and everything. This is just for my testing purposes because I don't really care the way graphically. Beautiful. And then this is kind of the darker. Player like freaking out. Awesome. So that's working. What am I doing? This one. Now that that's fixed.
Click on that. My computer is hemorrhaging at the moment, going so slow. Turn off auto generate, and that should stop all those calculations and make everything speed up nice and quick. Okay, similar to what we've done in the past. The other thing that we can do, I'll show you before I unleash you on the challenge to make your own little sandbox, which is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to find materials, and we've got 3 here. I've also got some textures that give me a little bit more ammunition, but for now I'm going to use, let's see, the materials.
So we're gonna build a village just around our player at the moment.
Yellow on one of these other pillars. We've got grid and we've got smooth. You can see grid is really nice. When I click play,
This camera.
it gives us, I think it's going to be a 1 by 1, so 1 unity unit by 1 unity unit size. So I can see my character is roughly about 2 meters high, and I can see where that, how high I appear. You can see distances, so you can start to gauge distances a little bit just by using that.
So wait, is he?
Speed to high, and I can see where ignition.
Okay, so we've renamed this. We renamed this to player. Yeah, player. And so now, yeah, now we're gonna bring in some assets. I think for the time being, we're just gonna roll with those prototypes. Standard assets. We're gonna prototype. We're just gonna bring in some prefabs. So, nice giant house. Awesome. I love it. All right, and then we'll bring in like stairs or something here. not the best level designer. Unfortunately, I wish I had like a better imagination when it came to this type of stuff. Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense. Honestly, we're just gonna build, we're just gonna bring in a bunch of these houses. Surround the player. Bring in another one. We're gonna throw in some rotation. Boom, boom. Gonna bring in this big boy right here. Bring that down, push that back. Yeah, like that. And apparently we have like this pickup prototype, which I would assume... I don't know what that does. So we're just gonna make this cube really small. Make it go down. Attach the... Okay, so it's not a script, it's an actual asset itself, which is interesting. We're gonna parkour this shit. Parkour! Can I even make that jump? Let's find out. I don't even think I can make this one. Yeah, it's too high. Yeah, we're gonna need to lower this. We can duplicate that. All right, see if I can make this now. Okay. It doesn't want to lock in the mouse if... Whoa. All right, this scaling of the player slope, that's gonna need to be fixed or something. Maybe I'm not a big fan of this, this controller. Ugh. So I think I found the problem. It might be that I've set this, because when I was up here, I wasn't having a problem. So, pain. We actually just need to bring it down, and then our terrain. Where are the gizmos? Here we go. Okay, this seems to be okay. I think that's how it was before. That's it's just about right. It's full send. So let's see if I have that problem anymore with that sticking to the ground. It's definitely not locking my cursor. Oh god, no. This movement of this character is a little difficult. He's like wants to stick. Oh, car parkour. Oh, yeah, I did it. Holy freaking Toledo, dude. That's not sure if I like that controller all that much. That was rough.
Is what we're going to be doing. We're gonna find materials, and we've got 3 here. I've also got some textures that give me a little bit more ammunition, but for now I'm going to use, let's see, the materials. I'll drag pink onto the house and yellow onto one of these pillars and yellow on one of these other pillars.
Pillars.
We've got grid and we've got smooth. You can see grid is really nice. When I click play, it gives us, I think it's going to be a 1 by 1, so 1 unity unit by 1 unity unit size. So I can see my character is roughly about 2 meters high, and I can see where that, how high I appear. You can see distances, so you can start to gauge distances a little bit just by using that baked-in grid. Get a feel for speed and so on. So there we have it. We've got some simple prototyping tools that we can use, buildings and objects with grids. If you wanted to change the size, say this house might feel too big, then I can just go into my scale tool, make it a little bit smaller, and then just slide it back down into the ground again. Okay, so for now we don't need to be going crazy. We're not going to design this properly. We're just going to throw down some objects just so we've got a little bit of a world. I've got a challenge for you, which is the 5-minute sandbox challenge, where I would like you to give yourself 5 minutes. Don't take a huge amount of time because this is throwaway stuff. This is just for prototyping, and use the tools that I've just shown you. Make a sandbox environment for prototyping our game mechanics, and then with a little bit more 5 minutes, you can get 4 here. House look area, things down just a little couple to see how to be flat before how far can they running around seeing what happens. Buggy, and that's why having some geometry helps me level. And hopefully that was.
Alright. Alright. It is a bit late for me, so I'm gonna hop off. I want to thank everybody that stopped by, which is nobody. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. For those that are watching in the future, definitely drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. There will be more to come. I will know more in the future.